So, someone once told me the time is passing anyway, regardless of what you do. So, why not do something positive for yourself while that time passes? I don't know why that stuck with me, but it did. And that was years ago. And it was kind of in the same ballpark as something that an old coworker told me. Gosh, I don't know. Probably like 5 or 6 years ago now. Probably longer than that. My goodness. 7 or 8 years. I'm getting old. And he said, you always make excuses for things that you don't want to do. If it's important to you, you'll find a way. So that, we were talking about college at that point, and that really stuck with me too. So they kind of play a huge role in how my mindset is now. And it's true. No matter what we do, time is going to pass. So it's a hard dilemma in this day and age because everyone is so used to that instant gratification. Like instant results for things. So all these people are jumping on these fad diets, which I'm not saying they don't work. They work for a lot of people, and that's great. If that's how people can sustainably, maintain and or lose their weight, then that's great for them. For me, that's not how it works. I can't subscribe to one specific thing. I get asked that a lot, probably more than anything other than, what kind of exercise do you do? I get asked, what diet are you on? And my answer to that is always the same. I'm not on a diet. I'm not. I avoid certain foods more than others, but I don't cut anything completely out of my diet. The only exception to that is alcohol. I haven't had alcohol in a while now, so and I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but it was just something that I was having issues with in general, and I just decided I was done with it. But other than that, I don't cut sweets out of my diet. I don't cut fatty foods or, sugary drinks, that kind of thing. But what I do is I portion everything, and I have, certain days of the week or month or something where I allow myself to indulge more than others. I count my calories, and I know that doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. None of this is going to be a one-size-fits-all thing. Everybody's so different. Everybody's lifestyles are different. Everybody's, tastes are different. It's just going to be different for every single person. For me, I knew that by just cutting out certain things entirely, going on the keto diet or whatever fad diet there is, it just wasn't going to work for me because I'm going to crave all those things that I can't have. And telling myself I can't have them is just going to make me want them more. So I'd rather just tell myself, you can't have this today, or you can only have, one cookie or something, And then eventually I just get used to it where, these are the meals that I have made for myself. I meal prep every single week. And that's what I get. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then, here and there I can add little treats for myself or something. I had a soda, a couple weeks ago now. It was the first time in a while I had it. I got a bottle out of a vending machine at work, and I could only drink a quarter of it because it was so sugary, and, I wasn't used to all the bubbles. And so that just messed with me so much. But my point is that it didn't hurt my scale. It didn't hurt my progress. It certainly didn't help it, but it didn't hurt it. I logged it all, and, I'm working to still lose weight. And for me, in the beginning, everybody wants those fast results. I have 100 pounds to lose. How can I do this quickly and effectively and keep it maintained? And the fact of the matter is, it's not going to go quickly unless your idea of quick is, a couple years. It's not going to go that fast. I have lost over 80 pounds now. And something I've realized is that patience really is the key to pretty much anything in these sort of situations, because it doesn't just come naturally. Like there's a lot that goes into it. And being patient with yourself and patient with your body and patient with changing your habits that you've been so stuck in for so long is key, for me anyway. I was reading something in one of my fitness groups the other day on Facebook about a genie who came and granted someone any sort of wish. And it was in regards to money, I believe. Anyway, they had said something about winners of the lottery or whatever within 5 years will go broke. And it baffles people. So they compared it to this genie who would come along and say, I'll grant you a wish. What's your wish? And someone said, I want a perfect body. And he said, okay. So snaps his fingers, person wakes up the next morning with the perfect body. And then over time, slowly starts to realize that their body is going back to what it was. They're gaining weight and, losing all these defined areas of their body. So, they summon the genie back and go, what gives? And the genie says, well, you wanted the body, but you didn't know how to maintain it. And the same thing with, lottery winners. They didn't put in the effort to win the money. So they don't know how to maintain it, how to take care of it. Anyway, it's the same sort of thing with weight. I've learned so much over these last 11 months. Next month, October, is going to be the 1 year anniversary of me starting all this. And the amount that you learn from yourself, from those around you, through trial and error, it's just insane. And looking back on it all, I wish I had been more patient with myself. And I've learned, especially over the last few months, that it's not perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. And that's just not me. Like, I don't strive for perfection. I'm not in competition with anybody except myself. And even then, it's okay to lose once in a while. Not every day is going to be great. Some days you're going to do fantastic and you're going to feel amazing about yourself. You're going to feel motivated. Some days you're going to be like, hey, you know what? Let's go out and buy a bag of mini frosted donuts. But the point is that overall, I'm doing better and I'm getting to my goals and I am maintaining my weight, and I've pretty much figured out what my body needs in regards to diet and exercise and my mentality and that sort of thing. So that's my thought on diets and, what my responses usually are when people are asking me about rapid weight loss and that sort of thing. So don't know if this was helpful or not, but I thought I'd share.